people? Well, attention, here's what you have to remember, guys and gals. Attention is the highest form of currency on the internet. People will give their attention, but they expect something in return. They expect entertainment, education, motivation, or validation. They expect one of those four things. And if you are putting content out there and not getting it in return, and not giving one of those things, they will not give you their attention over and over and over.
Management and transparency is what's very important. So once you submit a referral, you're going to have your own Home Advantage account, and it's going to tell you where everything sits. So if you have 10 referrals that you've sent into the network, it's going to give you all 10 referrals. It's going to tell you every milestone that that client is sitting in, whether they're touring homes, whether they're in escrow. And you now can manage through the Home Advantage application as far as what your pipeline looks like for the referrals that you've sent. And so it's pretty sophisticated, and it's all click of a button, guys.
All right, Tyler Fenn with RedX. What's up, brother? How are you?
Hey guys, how is everybody? Can
Dude,
you hear
we're
me?
just having fun, man. We can hear you. We can see you. You've got a blurred background, so we can't see the beautiful snowy mountains in Utah.
You say that snowy. It's the middle of August. There is still snow on the mountains right now. That's how much snow we had this year. It was crazy.
I had a webinar with Robert yesterday, and he still had snow. I was like, what's going on? That's how I knew.
Are you giving away a ski trip?
I'm not giving away a ski trip, but I'll make you a deal. Anybody wants to fly out here, I'll tag along and go skiing with you.
I was here
I'll
for
go skiing with you.
I was here for the all expenses paid ski trip to Utah.
Right now it's really good fly fishing if you want to come to Utah.
Oh,
ski.
all right.
So give it a few months. Skiing will be back up.
That kind of thing.
Tyler, what are we giving away at the end so people can even pay more attention? They've been paying attention.
That's really awesome. Hey, I look at Gus. Gus promoting RedX Geo Leads right there. Way to go, dude, man. I appreciate that. We're going to give away 30 days of Geo Leads and AdBuilder. So, and I'm going to give it to 2 people. So, so we'll give away Geo Leads for people to use for 30 days. That gives you 2,500 Geo Leads lookups, and we will we'll throw AdBuilder into that so that they can practice some of the things that we're going to talk about here.
Yeah, AdBuilder's sweet.
Awesome, bro. I love that. All right, everyone. Tyler Fenn, RedX winning listing strategy for today's market. Tyler, where do we start with that?
Okay, so here's can you give me access to share my screen?
Yep. But first, let me show you a pirate. Have you ever been on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at Disney?
Of course I have. Who hasn't? Oh.
There you go. Just wanted to show.
No,
that was so random.
That was random.
I was trying to give him time to
I've also got Pirates Skull and Crossbones on my shirt.
There you go.
So what Tristan doesn't know is I love Disneyland. So speaking my language, bro.
I love that. Jake says, see, Jake got it. Tristan giving me cover. I was giving him cover. That was it. All right.
Okay.
You're on.
Let me see how I can do this here. I've got multiple screens and Zoom. I want to share this one over here.
Does Nick need to show us his new hat?
You have a nice hat there, Nick? A new one?
You got a new one.
You got a new hat. It's downstairs, so I'm not gonna go get it.
Oh, that's all right. Okay. So you guys should see my screen, listing strategies for 2023.
We got you.
Or are you looking at a different one?
No, we see it.
It just looks tiny for some reason.
Oh, I see it big.
Okay, we're good.
Okay, well let's jump in here. So disclaimer, normally I take an hour to go through all this content. So I'm gonna like chop and splice, and we're gonna try to get through it here really, really quickly. So here we go. Ready? I had my caffeine before we jumped on here, so I'm set. I'm set to go here. So we're going to talk about listing strategies for 2023. I mean, there were some great things that Gus was saying right as I jumped on the last few minutes that are actually really applicable to some of the things we're going to talk about here, which is awesome. So let's jump in there. Hey, there's a picture of me. If you want to follow me online, there you can go. There you can. There's Instagram stuff right there. But here's what we're going to talk about: the listing strategy. Okay. There's 4 pillars to an excellent listing strategy built upon the foundation of an audience. Those lead to connection and listings. So we're going to talk about these things right here. The foundation, and this is probably, guys and gals, the most important thing when marketing is getting in front of the right people, right? That is so crucial that we're getting in front of the right people. We know in the marketplace, we know that about 4% of the people in our marketplace are going to transact every year. And given market conditions, that'll fluctuate here and there, but typically it's low single-digit percentages are going to transact every single year. And a lot of times when I'll talk to people and I'll say, who are you trying to target as an agent? They go, well, everybody in my marketplace. And while I understand the reasoning behind that, the truth is that's not a great marketing strategy. If your target audience is everyone, it means that your limited ad and marketing budget and dollars and time and resources are going to 96% of people that have no interest or need or use for our services in the next 12 months, right? So the truth is we really want to narrow it down and get in front of the right people. To look at it a different way, instead of a pie chart, look at it like this. If this is the funnel for gathering listings, you have people at the top of the funnel that are just looking. And then you have people that go, well, maybe, in the next year we're going to sell. And then you go the people that go, yeah, we've got to sell. And then there's people that are ready to connect with a realtor. And ultimately you want to spend your limited marketing resources on the people that are closest to a transaction. Now, this doesn't mean we want to negate our past client list. But again, if we're trying to close transactions in the next 12 months, targeting the right audience with your marketing efforts is the way to do that. So let's look at a couple of things here. If you're going to refer to the people that are looking to buy or sell in the next 12 months, your CRM and your database is likely one of the most valuable resources that you can go to. And shout out to people that have a method of prospecting and follow-up that generates listings from your sphere of influence, because there are a tremendous amount of realtors out there that go, I just don't even know what to do. I just don't even know what to say to get in front of these people. And we're not going to dive into that here in this particular webinar, but that is a crucial part of your business. I bought my home 10 years ago. I used an excellent realtor to do it. Guess how many times he followed up with me, Tristan, since closing on my home 10 years ago? That many times, right? And that's, unfortunately, he was a great realtor. I would have used him again. I won't anymore because of that particular lack of communication here. So your CRM and your database, this is your past clients, your offline network. We're going to talk a little bit about what that means, and your online network, your followers, your subscribers,
Tyler,
your friends on social media.
Tyler, your realtor, he's on this call. He says hello.
Hi, buddy. Please, my number hasn't changed. Give me a buzz.
Just kidding. I was kidding.
Yeah, you made me laugh, Nick. That was good.
That was pretty good, Nick. Buyers and sellers in the next 12 months, right? These are people that we know are going to transact, expireds for sell by owners. Those are the people that are right now trying to get their home sold. Pre-foreclosures, people that are in a tight situation that may need the assistance of a professional to help. High turnover neighborhoods, right? You have these phases of neighborhood turnover. A new homeowner buys a home on average every 7 years, which means for the first 30 years or so of a neighborhood, you can see these ebbs and flows that year 7, 14, 21, 28. And after that, things start to get muddled and it kind of pans out. And vacant rental properties. We want to find people that are paying a mortgage on something that they hope to have renters in that maybe they don't. These are excellent areas for you to go if you're trying to target people that are going to sell in the next 12 months. Now, the bottom line here is we want to spend less time, money, and energy on those people who are not going to transact this year. We want to increase the return on our investment by only advertising to those closest to a transaction. Now, if you have an unlimited marketing budget, then disregard everything that I'm saying. Go put your name on every billboard, park bench, bus stop, every direct mailer, because you have an unlimited budget. But for the rest of us that have a finite marketing budget, These right here on screen are the principles that we want to try to live by. We want to increase the ROI and decrease the spend to places where it's not bringing that ROI. So again, foundation, normally I spend an hour on this, and I could actually spend a whole hour just talking about targeting the right audience. We're gonna keep moving through here quick. The key is, if you're not targeting the right people, then all of these other things that we're gonna talk about are gonna produce less results. So it starts with that foundation of targeting the right people. So let's talk about paid advertising strategies. Okay, Seth Godin, anticipated, personal, and relevant advertising always does better than unsolicited junk. We don't want to just put information out there for the masses. We want to create relevant messages that will get in front of the right people, that will create an emotional response for that person. That's what we're trying to do here. Think of it like this: if you could blanket a neighborhood and go, hey, there's certain people in each one of these areas that have different needs in real estate. Well, if I could get a particular message specific to each one of those, can you see the value that that would bring back in the communication that comes back to you? If I just blanket a message out to the whole world and go, hey, I'm a realtor, if you need me, use me, how does that change versus a message to an expired listing that goes, hey, did your home not sell? Well, let me tell you the top 3 reasons why homes are not selling in the marketplace right now. Well, now all of a sudden that homeowner goes, oh, wow, that paid advertising that's coming to me is really relevant. And that's a really valuable thing. There are 2.93 billion, almost 3 billion unique monthly users on Facebook, almost more than a third of the world's population. So when you think of it like that, you got guys and gals, if you're not on social media sending the right message to the right people, then you are missing out, right? We want to make sure that we're getting in front of those people very, very specifically. So let me show you how to create an ad. There was some cool stuff that we were learning from Gus, right, as I jumped on here, which was awesome. I wish I'd jumped on previously and heard a little bit more, but let me show you how to create the right ad for the right people. Because in my experience, and Tristan and Nick, I'm sure you guys can confirm, you go, hey, go create ads, and people go, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to put in that ad. So I'm going to take you through a really quick exercise. So please grab your pens right now, because I'm going to go fast through this. This is an easy exercise to create the right ad for the right people. So let's say your target audience for this ad is expired listings in your marketplace. You want to create a Facebook or an Instagram ad for all the expired listings in your marketplace. Here's the first thing you have to outline. What is the problem they face? Okay, what is the problem? Well, their home didn't sell. We know that. What are they feeling as a result of that problem? Well, expired listings are probably pretty discouraged. They're probably feeling some regret about the decisions they made, and maybe the agent that they used, and maybe the timing of the market. They're going to feel some discouragement, regret, frustration, those types of things. And then you want to outline what is it that they're thinking, and not just one frame of mind. What are the multiple things that they think? Well, I wish I'd listed a year ago, or man, I lost so much money on trying to do it this way, or why are there so many agents calling me after my home expired? Where are all these agents when my house was listed on the market, right? Maybe I'll just try it on my own. Maybe I'll just go FSBO. You know, if an agent can't do it, then I've got just as much luck. So again, you want to start, who's your audience? What's the problem they face? What's the audience feeling? And then what are they thinking? Okay, from there, you're going to take a few more steps in this exercise. You're going to go, what do they need to feel in order to take action? Well, they've got to feel hope. They've got to feel like there's still a chance that their home can sell. They've got to feel like they haven't missed the bus, right? Those are the things that an expired listing is going to have to feel. And what can you as an agent say to make them feel hope? Well, just because you missed the peak doesn't mean you can't get what you need out of the sale of your house. Or timing the market is luck, but you don't have to be unlucky twice. Better to sell now than wait for more economic issues. If only this many agents were contacting you a few months ago, right? Those are the things that you can say to make them go, oh, yeah, actually, that makes me feel a little hopeful. The second to the last thing here is, what is the solution that you can offer? What do they need to do in order to solve the problem? And what is the call to action to get them to take the necessary steps? This is an easy exercise that you can go through when creating an ad online to make sure that it's a relevant message to the right audience. Because again, what Seth Godin said back here. Let's put it back here. Anticipated, personal, and relevant advertising always does better than unsolicited junk. So we want to go through that exercise. And then when you go into Meta and you go create an ad, you're just going to simply plug the different sections of that exercise into the different sections of that ad. This is the anatomy of an ad. Your page name, the primary description, well, this is what feelings they're feeling and experiencing. Man, wish you'd had this many calls from agents when your home was on the market, question mark. And they're gonna read that. Headline, here's what they're thinking. You're frustrated because you think you missed the boat selling your home. And then maybe a video validating their feelings. A solution description. Here's what you have to do to take action to solve the problem. And here's the next step. Here's the button, the call to action. So that short exercise that we went through can now take that information and get it in front of the right people. We're gonna skip a couple of those real quick. Let's look at organic social media. I'm gonna come back to those slides because frankly, I put them in the wrong spot. So we're gonna come back to those in just a second. Let's talk about organic social media because again, paid ad strategy, we can get out there, we can target the people that we want to target, we can upload our expireds and create a custom audience and make sure that we're getting directly in front of those people. But what about organic social media? How does that affect getting in front of the right people? Well, attention, here's what you have to remember, guys and gals. Attention is the highest form of currency on the internet. People will give their attention, but they expect something in return. They expect entertainment, education, motivation, or validation. They expect one of those four things. And if you are putting content out there and not getting it in return, and not giving one of those things, they will not give you their attention over and over and over. So you have to keep in mind that everything that you put out online, all of the content that you put out there, if you're not entertaining, educating, motivating, or validating, you will not gain followers. You will not have an impression on people. That's why we love cat videos, because they're so entertaining, right?
Cat?
I see.
Yeah, cat and dancing bird videos. I love those.
Right, or mixed match species that have a friendship, right? Like a kangaroo and a dog. Yeah. Tristan, I think we're thinking the same thing here, bro. Okay, so you got to remember that, guys and gals. Everything that you're trying to do is garner attention, but you can't get it if you're not doing one of those things. So I might offend some people right here, but if your social media strategy right now consists of posting your listings from the MLS onto your Facebook page and posting pictures of your clients whose homes sold recently, stop doing that, because it's not doing any of these things for the people that are viewing your social media online. It's not entertaining, educating, motivating, or validating. And so we can tell it's not working because the engagement in those types of posts is generally really, really low. What should you do? Well, number one, video rules. Video is the best way to get your message out there right now. And even though there's a lot of short form content online right now, 85% of social media users say they want even more. They want to watch, listen, and be entertained, educated, and motivated through short form video content. So we need to make sure that we're getting out there and creating video content. Here's the other thing that's going to matter. You have to talk about more than one thing. If you only ever talk about real estate, you will actually lose attention. But if you talk about real estate and also happen to be the realtor that rides a Harley, and so every once in a while you post content about motorcycles, you're actually going to garner additional attention. And maybe you're the realtor that posts about Harleys who loves to ski. And as you post that content out there, you will actually garner more attention because people want to know who you really are. Here's a way that you can do that. You want to create what's called a topic wheel. Number one, real estate obviously should always be one of those topics. Another one should always be about you personally. People want to get to know, like, and trust you through the content that you post out there, which means they want to see the real you. A vulnerable post now and again is going to go a long way. And then pick 2 to 3 other topics, and then follow a pattern to only create content that surrounds those 3 to 5 topics on a regular basis. Be authentic about who you are, and be passionate, because that's what will garner additional attention online in the future. Here are a few rules for creating great organic posts. Video rules: you want to have the multiple topics, and then you want to consistently post. This is really, really important, is that on a regular basis, you're posting content. If you go post 4 or 5 posts all within a couple of days and then wait 30 days to do it again, the algorithms are going to play against you. What we want to do is we want to follow the algorithms and how they work, which means we want to make sure that we're doing it as consistently as possible. If you post every 1 to 2 days, excellent. Follow that pattern from here on out. Time of day almost doesn't matter. Don't overthink that. Focus on a variety of the content. We talked about that. Post about all of your topics and then cross post to reels and stories and YouTube shorts, etc. You want to make sure that you're doing an actual post with that in addition to cross posting it through those other methods. Let's talk about offline advertising for just a minute here. So we've talked about paid advertising online, we've talked about organic social media, and then we talk about offline advertising, which often gets overlooked in today's digital age, but there is still a massive, massive opportunity for you to get out in front of people using some of these methods. So I've just bullet pointed a bunch of them here. Client events, actually, Gus talked about those as well. You can sponsor local festivals, art festivals, block parties, park days, farmers markets, local athletics. Get your name on a park bench or a bus stop, direct mail, the penny savers and coupon packs that go out there, offer a free home valuation through one of those. These are your holiday gifts and cards to your database and your past clients. These are industry relationships and networking events. This is free seminars for first-time home buyers or people that are trying to buy their first rental property or short-term vacation rentals. This is your vehicle wraps, your yard signs, and more and more and more, right? These are all of the things that we do to invest in our business. Your business cards that you hand out at the gas station and the grocery store. All of these things still have very, very relevant purpose in our markets today. Here's the key that you have to remember. When you combine these types of activities that you see on the screen right here, and then somebody goes online and they see your video that is relevant, personable, anticipated, then all of a sudden they start to go, oh, this realtor's everywhere. They must really know their stuff. And pretty soon they have enough interactions with you through multiple channels that they start to form a reputation about who you are. And that reputation becomes expert in the industry, somebody who knows what they're doing, the realtor that I want to use when it's time for me to transact. Pillar number 4 is prospecting, the proactive outreach. For those of you who may say cold calling is dead, I can strongly attest that it is not. But I can also confirm that when you combine prospecting with relevant advertising, both organic and paid on social media, it makes the calls easier. How awesome to target the expired listings in your marketplace with a video that says, hey, here's the top 3 reasons why homes aren't selling right now. And then pick up the phone and call that person and they go, oh man, Nick Baldwin, I know who this guy is. I've seen his videos online. Or imagine having an open house and somebody walking into the open house and going, holy cow, I follow you online. How cool. That's so neat that I get to meet you in person. It's the combination of multiple channels of exposure to your business to the right audience with the right message that will build a strong listing strategy for you. This is also getting out and knocking on doors. Did you know that over 50% of agents that net $250,000 every year in their business or more still say that door knocking has value and a consistent place in their business? Yeah, door knocking still gets the job done. Pretty amazing. Now, all of these things lead us to the human connection, right? So well, without having to go back, you can see up here in the left of the screen here, you can see this little icon here. We had a foundation. We had a foundation of targeting the right audience. And then we have these 4 pillars of garnering attention, getting in front of those people. Those lead to connection, which ultimately leads to garnering listings over and over and over. So let me give you a few things, guys and gals. Write these things down as quickly as you can, or screenshot, or whatever you need to do. I'm going to give you the things that you can do in the next 30 days to implement what I've talked about right here. Okay. Number 1, you need to be implementing an organic social media strategy that does it effectively and gets the right content out to the right people. You need to create a topic wheel, and then you need to publish 4 to 8 videos over the next 30 days. Authentic videos about you in the market. You want to record and produce 1 to 2 of those every single week. These do not have to be professional. Guys and gals, grab your phone, pull up the camera, point it at you, and hit start. Hit record. and simply start producing content that gets out there. Post it to Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, post it to YouTube Shorts, post it to your LinkedIn profile, get it out there and publish as both posts and then reels and stories, okay? Now, then what you can do is you can take your custom audiences, you can take your geo leads and your expireds and your past clients and your buyer leads from all of these different places, and you can upload those to Meta as a custom audience and boost that organic content directly to those people. Get that organic content about why homes aren't selling in front of expireds. Get the top 3 things that FSBOs need to know about contract negotiation or about the purchase contract, and create a 60-second video and get it out there to all of the FSBOs. Target those people very, very specifically. There are tools available to us built directly into Meta's platform to use Facebook and Instagram to target the people that we want to, with the lists of people that we already have. Start doing that. Now, here are 8 video prompts. If you want to screenshot this, guys and gals, please do. If you're still going, I don't even know what I would say about in a video, I'm going to give you 8 prompts right here. Each one of these should be 30 to 90 seconds tops. What is going on in the market right now? Number 2, why didn't my house sell when the market was hot? Number 3, is it a good time to buy or sell, or should I wait? 4, what are the 3 most important things to getting a good offer on your home? Number 5, what should you look for in a great real estate agent? Number 6, do an active listing tour. Simply just show people, say, hey, check out this sweet listing that I was able to tour today, and walk through and highlight a few key features in that property. Local guide. Share or showcase a local attraction or restaurant. Hey, I tried this new burger joint. It's amazing. Let me tell you where it's located and what their hours are. And then self-promotion. Tell people why you love real estate. Those are 8 videos that you can create right now that you can go post online over the next 4 weeks to start creating a great organic social media following to get you in front of the right people. Now, for paid advertising, guys and gals, if you're not targeting expired listings right now, you should be. They are a huge opportunity this year. Record 1 video introducing yourself to the expired leads. Upload your expired leads in your marketplace to the Facebook Ads Manager, and then give a call to action. It could be, hey, click here to get a list of 105 things to do to get your home sold, and type those up in a document that you can email out to people. Or, hey, click here to get a free market report or a free MCA. That's what even Gus was just talking about that previously right there. You could target geo leads right now with a paid strategy. You want to target neighborhoods of any home that you list with a video saying, hey, 123 Main Street, my new listing, this home is for sale. If you know anybody who wants to move in the area, tag them in the comments and I will reach out. Then pull a list of 500 or 1,000 of the closest homes geographically in proximity to your listing, upload those and target those people with an ad, driving them to share referrals with you. Here's another thing about human connection. We want to create connection. We want to create conversations, belly to belly, toe to toe, face to face, whatever term you like. We want to get in front of people with real conversations. You want to call your lead stack. You want to call the people that you prospect to on a regular basis 3 to 5 days per week. You should have proactive outreach that is focused on generating new business from new clients 3 to 5 days per week. It could look like this. Let me call the brand new expireds in my marketplace today. I'm going to call 5 of my past clients. I'm going to call old expireds or other hot leads that I'm getting from other sources. I'm going to call my FSBOs. Maybe you reach out to a family member that's local in the area. Hey, do you know anybody looking to buy or sell right now? And then fill out the rest of your time prospecting to geo leads. So again, you guys, this is what that listing strategy looks like, built upon a foundation of targeting the right people. You want to have paid ads. You want to have organic social media. You want to have your offline advertising. Don't give up on those things. They make a big, big difference. And you want to have proactive outreach. These lead to those belly-to-belly, face-to-face conversations that ultimately lead to a consistent flow of listings, regardless of what the market conditions look like. So a few things here. Here's how Redx can help you. We provide you with all of these lead types and more that I've talked about today. Expireds, geo leads. Geo leads is the neighborhood search. Gus just gave away a bunch of cool things, including some scripts for circle prospecting. The geo leads is awesome, and 2 lucky people are going to walk away here today with a free 30-day subscription. And if you're already a user, I'll just tack 30 days on to you there. FSBOs for rent by owners and the pre-foreclosures. Here's a glimpse of what Vortex looks like. If you're not already using Vortex, this is our lead management platform. It's not meant to replace your CRM. It's meant to supplement it. You want to keep your leads and your contacts in different locations because we communicate differently with those types of people. We have our AdBuilder product, which I'm not going to demo, but AdBuilder is a simple tool that allows you not only to create the ad that you're going to post onto Facebook and Instagram following that exercise that I took you through a few minutes ago, but also target the right people. That way you can say, here's an ad that I'm going to use to target FSBOs, and then go click of a button, upload my FSBOs to Facebook and Instagram, and maintain that group as a custom audience automatically. And AdBuilder does that for you. It's so simple to create the ad. You simply plug in all of the things from that exercise we went through right there into the ad and simply create that and post it. And if you want help creating your organic social media content online, RedX does that as well. We'll do everything from editing and formatting and adding your B-roll and custom backgrounds and text and hashtag research. We'll do it all for you if you choose to have us do that as well. We even give you AI and marketing cultivated scripts. So if you go, hey, I need to create a video and I don't know what, just plug in an idea right into AI and we'll generate a script for you right there on the spot. Super, super cool. We'll even teleprompt for you as you hit record on your screen, either on your laptop or the mobile device where you have our app. Makes it super, super simple for you to create great content, and then we will turn it into a professionally produced production to get out to the audiences that you're looking for. You'll be able to see where everything is, where it's all out, and whether or not we're posting it for you. It's going to be out there. We'll even post it if you want to upgrade. We'll post it for you and manage your social media strategy for you. There's some amazing things that we do here. Holy cow! I think I went 2 minutes over, Tristan, but we cranked through that.
We have people in the chat. We have people in the chat that answered my question in the chat. What were your takeaways? So Sandra, in case if you're looking, pick a winner or pick two winners. But yeah, we're 2 minutes over, so we gotta jump. But who's coming up next?
Well, you've got Randy. Tyler, do you know
It's
Randy
me.
at Rooster?
I don't know, Randy. It's great to meet you, Randy.
Hey, Tyler, what's going on, sir?
Oh, living the dream.
That's LTD, one day at a time.
Tyler, before you go, can you send those over to us, those slides? Because those were highly in demand. And if not, just send us like the 3 or 4 that you think are amazing for us.
You got it. I will get it over to you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks, guys. Great to be here today.
Killer
for doing
presentation, Tyler.
I was.
Thank you. See you guys.
I was, dude.